Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a deep dive into the brand new 2025 Toyota Prius, a car that has carried a reputation for years as the sensible, eco-friendly choice, but not exactly the most exciting one on the road. For decades, the Prius has been the symbol of hybrid efficiency, loved by commuters, Uber drivers, and environmentally conscious buyers, but laughed at by car enthusiasts who wanted something stylish or fun to drive. But now Toyota is changing the game. With the 2025 Prius, they've gone back to the drawing board, reimagined the design, improved the performance, added smarter technology, and tried to turn this car from boring to reborn. So the big question is, did Toyota succeed in transforming the Prius into something people actually desire? Or is it still the same practical but dull car underneath? Let's break it all down. The first thing that catches your eye is the exterior. Toyota has completely redesigned the Prius, and finally, it looks like a car people will want to be seen in. Gone is the quirky, awkward, spaceship-like shape that made it the butt of so many jokes. In its place is a sleek, lung design with sharper lines, a coupe-like profile, and futuristic LED lighting. The car almost looks sporty, something nobody ever thought they'd say about a Prius. The sloped roofline, aggressive stance, and flush surfaces all work together to make the 2025 Prius one of the best-looking hybrids on the market. It no longer screams economy car, it actually blends modern style with efficiency. Even the aerodynamics have been improved with this design, meaning it doesn't just look sharp, but also helps maximize fuel efficiency. When you see this Prius on the road, it doesn't just fade into the background anymore. It has a presence that demands attention. Step inside, and you'll find a much cleaner and more refined interior. Toyota has simplified the layout, given it a modern digital look, and added a large central infotainment display that's easy to use and packed with features. There's a digital driver display right in front of you that shows all your essential information, from speed to hybrid system status, in a sharp, futuristic way. The materials feel higher quality than before, with soft touch surfaces and a minimalist design approach that makes the cabin feel more premium. The seating position has been adjusted to feel lower and more car-like, adding to the sportier feel. The back seats remain roomy enough for passengers, and the cargo space is still practical thanks to the hatchback design. It's not overly flashy, but it's comfortable, intuitive, and very user-friendly, which is exactly what Prius owners expect. But the biggest surprise comes when you start driving. Performance has always been the Prius weak point. Older models were slow, noisy, and not much fun. The 2025 Prius changes that narrative. It's powered by Toyota's latest generation hybrid system, and in the Prius Prime plug-in hybrid model, you get up to 220 horsepower. That might not sound like much compared to sports cars, but for a Prius, it's a massive leap forward. It now goes from 0 to 60 in around 6 seconds, which is actually quicker than some entry-level sedans. The acceleration feels smooth, the handling feels tighter thanks to a stiffer platform, and overall the driving experience is more engaging than ever before. Of course, it still excels in fuel efficiency, delivering over 55 miles per gallon combined in the standard hybrid model, which means you're saving money at the pump without sacrificing too much excitement. Toyota has managed to create a balance between efficiency and performance that previous Prius models never quite achieved. Safety is another area where the 2025 Prius really shines. Toyota continues to load its vehicles with advanced safety technology, and this one comes standard with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. That includes adaptive cruise control that maintains distance from the car ahead, lane keeping assist that helps you stay centered, blind spot monitoring, traffic sign recognition, pre-collision braking with pedestrian detection, and even emergency steering assist. These features make driving not only safer but also less stressful, especially in heavy traffic or long commutes. On top of that, the new Prius is built on a more rigid platform that improves crash safety while also contributing to better handling. Safety has always been a selling point for Toyota, and the 2025 Prius continues that tradition with one of the most comprehensive suites of driver assist features in its class. Now let's talk about what makes the Prius truly stand out in a crowded hybrid and EV market. The unique selling points are clear. First is the fuel economy. Very few cars can touch the Prius when it comes to real-world efficiency. You're getting over 55 miles per gallon in the hybrid, and with the plug-in Prius Prime, you can drive on pure electric power for short commutes and then let the gas engine take over for longer trips, eliminating range anxiety that comes with fully electric cars. Second is the new design. This is the first Prius in history that looks genuinely attractive, and that alone is going to bring in buyers who may have ignored it before. Third is the balance of performance and practicality. It's no longer just the car you buy because it's efficient. It's now a car you might actually enjoy driving every day. And finally, Toyota's legendary reliability adds peace of mind, knowing that your investment is going to last for years without major headaches. As for the price, Toyota has kept the Prius competitive. The 2025 model starts at around $28,500 for the base version and goes up to around $40,000 for the fully loaded Prius Prime plug-in hybrid. Considering the design improvements, performance upgrades, technology, and efficiency, that's a very strong value in today's market where cars are getting more expensive across the board. When you compare it to fully electric vehicles, the Prius still offers one of the most accessible entry points into a greener driving lifestyle without the hassle of charging infrastructure. So where does that leave us with the big question? Is the 2025 Toyota Prius reborn or boring? In my view, it's absolutely reborn. Toyota has managed to do what many thought was impossible. They took a car known for being bland and turned it into something stylish, surprisingly fun to drive, packed with technology, and still incredibly efficient. It's no longer the car you buy just because you care about the planet. It's a car you might buy because you genuinely like it. That's a huge shift in perception, and it shows that Toyota is listening to what buyers want. The Prius has always been about smart, responsible driving, but now it adds a layer of desirability that was never there before. At the end of the day, the 2025 Toyota Prius is proof that even the most practical cars can have personality. It's efficient, safe, reliable, and now it's finally cool. So I'll call this a rebirth without hesitation. But I want to know what you think. Do you see the 2025 Prius as a fresh new start for this legendary hybrid? Or do you think it's still stuck in its old boring identity? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our future car reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.